Alright, it is time, once again, to hopefully get world record 2 nights in a row. But this world record shall be a 110, surely. RNG manip? No, that unfortunately doesn't exist in this game. I'm just practicing the timing to make sure I don't ever die. But yeah, I got the record last night. Or it's not last night, last stream. And I made like one single like unfortunate mistake. So I'm just trying to get, and that's the second run where I've had like the 110 pace, die to one thing. So I'm not like in a shortage of being able to get the 110s. Just need everything to go right. I want like the God run. I'm not gonna be satisfied unless it's really, really good. Yeah, the God run would be a 110. There's like multiple 110s. Because of like the difference of RNG throughout the entire run, like I'd be happy with any 110. Like of course a lower 110 like is better of course, but because of the RNG, I'm not sweating it. But I do think you need good RNG and really great play in order to get a 110. Yeah, 110 is gonna be my end goal for this category with the current knowledge. And I hope one day, while I wouldn't be like actively running this category anymore, I hope one day that maybe something else would finally be found to make a 109 possible. Getting the sub 110 would be like a dream at this point. I'd have to make sure I'm playing on Spanish. Last time I was playing on English, and I didn't even realize. I had to switch midstream. I did not have any water with me when I started this run. So I'm gonna have to tough it out for an hour maybe. So apparently Gliscor got banned in OU, or banned from OU in the latest Pokemon gen. Feels bad. Like, I know Gliscor is like awesome, but I'm pretty sure it's because they don't have hidden power anymore. I don't know if anything else contributed to the ban. I'm pretty sure I get all my Pokemon, like competitive Pokemon news from Twitter, but I don't think I follow any competitive players. Just a lot of my mutuals follow it and they retweet a lot of stuff, so I've been seeing a lot of Gliscor hate.
Oh no! Oh yeah! Lucky! Okie dokie. Ora tutto lo riparo. Let's go! Okie dokie.
Yeah, because of all the Gliscor stuff, I'm watching like an hour-long video, just like highlighting a bunch of like good things about Gliscor pretty much throughout the entirety of its OU career, I guess. Like Gliscor's been good for like 4 or 5 generations, like since whenever it came out. Unfortunately, I never got to use Gliscor in game because you had to trade for it, I'm pretty sure. But, like when I play Pokemon, sometimes I like to do like theme teams. So, like I've always thought of like a grounds type team in Gen 4 would be hype. Cause like you have Torterra, Garchomp, and then you have Gliscor, Mamoswine. But you could never get Gliscor.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Yeah, and ground's like a really good secondary typing because there's a lot of types that go with ground that balance it out a lot. So you'll have like a well-balanced team in terms of type combos.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Well, since our splits are not currently being used, let's see. Let's look through them. I have like almost no time save. Like the only time save I have is from the end game if I just don't make the mistake. Like there's like 30 seconds that I could save at the end game. But the thing about it is that I had such a perfect Cackletta, like I could just lose 30 seconds like Cackletta. Cackletta is my best ever. Like if I want the 110, I'll have to play close to perfectly and get good RNG.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God. I miscounted! That's how it ends? Nice. I don't even... I counted a 14, I guess, instead of 16? That's good, because I was thinking about not... I was literally, like, saying sentences in my mind thinking, and I just, like, wasn't counting. Alright. Feels good. Get the dumb mistake out of the way. Early on in the stream. Now we can just focus on getting the world recce. Yeah, if I had somehow gotten, if I did not miss the final coin at the end when I was like running to try and fix it, I could have kept going because I would have had all 16 coins. But unfortunately now, we gotta reset. Missing a single coin there already is really bad. The one frame. Yo, nice 3. Alright, we're starting off hot. If we can get 1-2, that would be hype. Hopefully we don't get overpowered before Hoohurus. Because having to deal with your power there is kind of a pain if you have too much. But I will take 1 more 2, and then... I'll take 2 more 2s, actually. But a 2-3-2 at the beginning, I'm pretty sure, like, destroys you. You'd have to change your... You would have to change your attack targets for the Hoohurus fight, and possibly take an extra turn. I'm not too sure on it, because it's so rare. But you will have to target... the pillars instead of the actual boss in order to keep your advanced command going. If you wanted to, you could try and do an extra attack. You could try and do an extra attack earlier to bring your advanced command up, your advanced command counter up. But that would require you betting on getting high power, which is way more rare. Like, it's not consistent at all. Yo, what's up, Blue Bloom? Is Trev on a Trails run right now? Or is he taking a break? Yo, what's up, Casino Koala? Hello, friend. I'm not playing tonight, huh? Taking a break after finally beating the last game. Oh my gosh, on Twitter earlier, I saw that one of my friends, like, they just mentioned wanting to learn Japanese, and I don't even know if it's a joke or anything, but like, if it's true, I will have somebody else to speak with. That'd be hype. Recently started replaying Superstar Saga on the DS. Yep. Are you playing like an original card on the DS, or are you playing one of the 3DS Virtual Consoles? I'm pretty sure this game was released on a Virtual Console, at least. But yeah, if you haven't seen a speedrun of this game, this is a great stream to watch, because the speedruns, especially any percent, which has a bunch of glitches, are nothing like a casual playthrough. Oh, playing the 3DS remake, nice. Yeah, that's actually a great remake from Nintendo, I feel like. It stays faithful to the original, but also introduces a lot of quality of life changes and slight improvements everywhere. I think I am biased towards the original, though. Me speedrunning it has nothing to do with that, surely. Original's way too easy? Yeah, I guess. I mean, after, like, if you've played it as a kid, like, after 10 years, or, like, just kidding, after, like, 20 years, even, like, it'll definitely seem easy, but I remember it was really hard as a kid. Like, especially the final boss, like, the difficulty curve, or the difficulty jump from every other boss to the final boss is insane. But I do agree the remake is a little bit harder. Sheesh. Alright, Luigi came in clutch there. I missed the final coin, but ended up getting it still. Yeah, I don't know how, I don't know if, I think the 3DS remake is a little bit more difficult, but I think it also is a bit artificially more difficult, if that makes sense. Because I feel like battles and things weren't changed as that much, but I think the shift in 3D, or the shift to 3D art style, kind of makes it a little more difficult to play. Like, my depth perception, I guess, is just not that good. Yeah, and in the original as well, there's options to become super overpowered. Like, Mario and Luigi are just super strong in this game. Koopalings? Yeah, Koopalings are super hard in the speedrun. The one speedrun that you do fight them. But vanilla, I can definitely see them being, like, too easy. Yeah. Lucky is good, just not on that turn. Day 2. Yeah, thank you, Casino Koala. Yeah, I'm on my way to 1,000. That's the goal. I hope to reach it by the end of the year. I got a couple of videos planned out. And then, of course, I've been streaming a lot since I'm speedrunning again. Oh, nice mushroom. Ah, one thing I did forget before starting this run, I forgot to grab some water. Alright, gotta tough it out for an extra 20 minutes now.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yeah, indeed. No water as it feels bad. You need to stay hydrated. That's like one of the 10 commandments for all gamers.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, we're good on power. Alright, so we have really good power. We have basically guaranteed a run past all the early game RNG with that too. Yeah, the new game, I can see the argument for the newer game being more polished. I don't know, maybe like my bias towards this game is also a bit of nostalgia. But I just really love the pixel art too. Like the art style was like a big throw off for me. Even the art style switch from this game to Partners in Time / Bowser's Inside Story, I think I prefer this style better. Like, it doesn't look like normal Mario and Luigi. Like, if you look at Bowser, too. I think it gives it a little bit of uniqueness that I really like. And then the use of 2D sprites, I feel like... I don't know if it's just like a 3DS thing, but I feel like this game looks a little bit more fluid with the animations. Yeah, old soundtrack's awesome. I agree on that one 100%. But this game, when it comes to the original, there were definitely a lot of balancing fixes that needed to be made. That even between the English and the Japanese releases, there was different balance changes that were made in like the 6 months between releases. Nice beanie.
Let's go.
Ah, no speed tie win. Oh my god, the mushrooms. Alright, good one. I was scared to get a 2 there. I was not sure if it was gonna work out. So I'm thinking about my mushroom count. I got 4 drops, which is really good. I think it'd be beneficial. I don't know what's better, to skip all the coin blocks or to instead... I think it'd be better to skip the mushroom. To skip the bridge. And instead get all 10 coins from every block. Excluding this game, which one is my favorite? I think it's probably Partners in Time. Like, I did the whole video series where I replayed through all of them in descending order. And I think I like them, like, the more they go on, I think I like the previous ones better. But, like, my order is just in release order. Bowser's Inside Story and Partners in Time was close, though. No god power, but I will take the 27. So this is like one of the segments, or this is like one part of the RNG in this game where I have perfectly fine power, to finish the run. But even though it's like perfectly fine, I will still lose time because more power in this section is good. So I'm not gonna like gain an extra turn or anything, but I will lose time to using extra animation since Luigi has to do a full power attack instead of just jumping. And I had to wait for that guy, jeez. Yo, what's up, Tappy? Yeah, I love the Dark Tone in Partners in Time. It was like a real switch up from this one. I think even my Partners in Time video is called the Darkest Mario Game. I felt like I might get some hot takes about that though, since I know a lot of people think the Darkest Mario Game should be Super Paper Mario, which I agree, it is dark. Alright, that was really awkward. Because, like, I messed up my rhythm, but that's better than failing. Nothing run ending. That'll be like a quirky little part of the speedrun world record once I finish this run. But yeah, like, if I wanted to get close to my best segment, I would have probably had to get 2 extra power drops during the power rolls and level ups. But since I got 27, I'm just gonna be doing the standard fight. I will save time on Queen Bean possibly though, as long as everything goes well, because I'm gonna be skipping the bridge items since I got 4 mushroom drops. Yo, lucky hit. The lucky hit doesn't really affect anything. I still have to do an extra bros attack, but now I can at least do it not fully timed.
Oh yeah. Yahoo!
Nice 3. Yeah, and with my stash being pretty high, I do think the correct play is skipping the items and getting the coins. So, behind here, but nothing bad, nothing bad. This is a perfectly fine run. Yeah, normally throughout runs, I would go all the way to the right and pick up 2 mushrooms and 2 syrups. But with getting 4 extra mushroom drops in the early game, I can just skip that entirely, and it should work out where everything else at the very end of the run goes back to normal.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Right? The spiny on the right was a little bit scary, but we got through round 1. So looking at my best segment here, this does have potential to be a gold split, as long as nothing goes wrong. There are a couple of encounters in the sewers that are some of the more hard enemies to dodge.
Oh yeah.
So if it takes a long time, if I have to wait for them, or if I accidentally get struck, that would ruin it, but otherwise, this is on pace to gold.
Okie dokie.
Right. Two more enemies. Alright, that guy was a pain. He was so far to the left I had to double bait him. And he was not cooperating for a little bit. Alright. Well, there were none of those options were safe ever, and I chose to go in a non-safe position because I was wasting so much time. I don't think I'm losing time. I think like it was just so poor. Like the enemy placement was just so bad. I had to wait too long. But I had like a almost perfect first two enemies. We're still on a good pace. Unfortunately, like our time save didn't work out, but we're just back to being a regular run again.
Let's go.
Rippy dippy dippy. Alright, so if I want to get the 110 still, I'm gonna need some good luck. I need... what would really be helpful is if I get this 10 seconds here, which is RNG. It's a 50-50 whether or not Popple kills Luigi at the end of the fight. And I'm at 222. Not great placement again, I had to wait. Yo, what's up, Big Pat? What's good? For me, I'm currently on the 110 pace, but I played really well, but I've gotten some pretty bad luck for this run. And by bad luck, I meant pretty not great luck. Everything has been perfectly fine. I just need to get good luck from here on out. I'm gonna have to get this 50-50 and the next 50-50 on the Poplin rookie fights. Now, I purposefully do the no time on Luigi's attack. So rip. Yeah, I purposely don't do it so I don't get the advance command. Also, my stash is crazy high. Yeah, Luigi is pretty much unneeded for that attack for the rest of the game, so getting the advance command there, which if I were timing it, I would get it there, it would just lose about 10 seconds for the animation.
Oh yeah.
Alright. If I get it first try, there's a chance. I feel like I could gold some too, so even if it's not, I'm gonna keep going until I'm not world record pace. Yeah, I like them when they're more techniques instead of like pieces of equipment or items. Although, in the later games, they're not technically items like how they are in Partners in Time. But they're, like, for all intensive purposes, they're just items. They're just unlimited. I will say, having icons for the attacks, though, is super cool. Alright, so with my stash, I'm gonna not get the coin blocks here. Ah, that was late. Really late. Feels bad. And that was a frame early. Alright. Well, it's over, I think. Yeah, it's definitely over. That's how tight the run is. I didn't make a single mistake until there, and I was already behind. I did practice a little bit before stream. Feel like I lost my mojo a little bit. I was getting nervous because I didn't have a lot of leeway. Yeah, like, in order to get the 110, like, everything had to be perfect. Both execution and luck. But right now, I'm going a frame early every single time. Eight. Eight. Air Casino Koala, I'm pretty sure you said you've never seen this before. Yeah, this is what speedruns of this game looks like. Alright, I'm gonna do one more run for tonight. This will be a no reset. Hopefully it's a no reset that ends in world record, but I'm gonna get some water real quick. So BRB. Right, I am back. Yeah, it hurts the ears. I've gotten used to it. But the glitches, like, a lot of people are so surprised whenever they see that, because they think of it as like a regular RPG. Where it's just like a lot of cutscenes and just like fighting. But that's one of my favorite things about this game, is that it's way different and unique compared to other RPGs. Yeah, thank you for the welcome back, Neo. Yeah, let's do one more run tonight. Yo, one more run and then mother? Dude, I don't know about that one. Everything mother takes a lot of effort. Even though it is so awesome and worth it. Yeah, I've actually been playing Mother 2, like the Japanese version of Earthbound. Because I've been learning some Japanese. So I've been playing that and I'm picking up some words. Like obviously I don't understand it all, but I pick up some words like that are really common. So it's hype. Yeah, what's up, Potato? The whole game is in hiragana with some katakana, but the thing about it is there's no kanji, so you can consistently like know what the words are and you can consistently read them. Where like with a lot of kanji, you just have to know the word basically. No, the 1:11:03 is an incorrect split time. I accidentally paused the timer. Like that's one of the things that made the run so scuffed. Oh, is that the case for most Nintendo games, Lou? That's awesome. All I know is that, like, I've been told about Earthbound being pretty good about that. But maybe I'll explore some other games in Japanese to help me learn. Although, like, being able to read and pronounce the language is really easy. Like, the biggest thing is just building up vocab. Zelda games include extra symbols to help with reading. That's nice. Although I probably wouldn't be... The thing is, I would probably be interested most in a lot of JRPGs. Especially ones that weren't released in the States. Like, that's not a thing anymore, but back in the day, a lot of JRPGs never got a Western release. And, like, RPGs in general have so much text and a lot of story, so that's what I'm interested in reading.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think Earthbound is pretty good, too, because... Like, if you're watching or if you're playing some, like, JRPG that's really, like, anime-esque, like, they're talking, like, very politely, but, like, Earthbound is, like, you're just, like, a bunch of kids, and, like, it's, like, a lot of memes in there, so they're just talking, like, everyday talk. Yo, Casino Koala. It was a fun stream, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Hopefully when you wake up, you'll see a new world record. Surely. Never could get over the fact how late you get any equipment. Yeah. Like... Well, I mean, technically it's early. Like, it's an hour in, right? But, like, we skip to the late game. And just get the strongest thing ever. Yo, the dialects. What's like the... Pretty much the same thing as like having a southern accent except Japanese. It's like a something dialect. I forget where it's from. Oh, okay. Mr. Level 10 Japanese player base DLX coming in with the answer. Yeah, base. When we go to Japan, I'm gonna like purposely use the Kansai dialect.
Oh no. Oh yeah.
Osaka accent. Ah, I missed my pose. Ah, missed my start button. Yeah, you know that because you watch too much anime, Lou. Don't worry, the accidental double text earlier was actually RNG manipulation. You watch remarkably less than you'd think. I've been watching anime a lot. Like when I watch anime, I like binge watch it. Like I watch a whole season in a single session. And when I watch at 1.8 times speed. So like every episode's only like 13 minutes long. It's like the optimal way to get through animes. Yeah, I actually watch pretty much all shows sped up, and it like messes with my brain. Like I'll think things are going way too slow, like they're in super slow-mo, but they're just normal speed. Like I almost exclusively watch YouTube videos in 1.8 as well. Like I have a Chrome plugin that makes it, because normally YouTube only goes in like increments of 0.25 speed. Yeah, that's nice though, watching anime with people. Depending on what anime, it's optimal. But like on first watches, a lot of the time everyone's just quiet because they want to watch. That's weird. I would never pause it. I would just talk over the show. I can't imagine, like I'm currently watching Digimon with Base and another friend. And like we never pause, like when we make like some random remark. Very dialogue heavy. What do you guys watch? Like Death Note? Death Note's dialogue heavy, right? Because it's a brain tickling adventure. Speaking of Death Note, I will always be salty for that one author that took my Kiss Note idea. Like, Kiss Note is so godly, and it was stolen from me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I've heard of Madoka Magica, but I had never seen it. I've never heard anything about Ergo Proxy. Like, I think Madoka Magica is like the red-haired girl. I don't even know if saying red-haired girl would narrow it down. There's probably a million red-haired girls in anime. About the former, a Trev anime. Trev only watches like high school romance animes. That's one thing I've noticed. Dialogue heavy Monogatari. I will probably never watch the Monogatari series, but I will say that Renai Circulation and Platinum Disco are such godly songs. Like, they're part of my like anime song list. But I have like no interest in watching them. Yo, Tanner, thank you for the good luck. TYTY. Of Studio Shaft. Monster? Monster's like different from the animes you mentioned, or is that like a different like version of like the Monogatari series or something? I guess it's a different anime since Base is talking about it. Base has watched Monster 5 times, but he won't watch an anime with me because he's already watched it once. That's so sus. I'm not gonna say what anime that I'm trying to watch with Base because I don't want to expose myself. But he's more sus than me. Yeah, lucky hit. Let's get a lucky hit with Luigi. Alright, here we go, Weege. Rip. Next time. Not that one. Let's get a lucky hit with Luigi, please.
Let's go. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Alright, 2 mushrooms down already. If we can get another 2, we can try and do the bridge skip again and hopefully get better luck during the sewer segment. I keep forgetting, I gotta tell Trev, like, to see if he wants to brush up on Japanese and we could, like, talk. Because I think one thing I'm missing with my Japanese learning is, like, actually trying to have spoken conversations with people.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, can Luigi get a lucky hit? Rip. Ah! Alright. Wedding. Oh, we got a mushroom. Alright. RNG manip. Yo! Alright, good power so far. Serial Experiments Lane. Short but sweet. And Big Brain.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Maybe that's one I watch with Base, who knows. Base is very picky on anime. Alright, lucky hit Luigi. You have like 4 or 5 tries, I forget how many. Yo, so it's on the table, huh? I have to realize what I'm getting into when trying to watch an anime. It's that intense, huh? I don't know, man. As long as the tsundere girl wins at the end, I'll watch whatever. Nah, invisible wall. Sometimes you get that if you're like perfectly aligned. Like you won't be able to go into the door. We got one more chance for mushrooms. If we get another mushroom, then I will try and do the bridge skip to save some of the time we've lost so far. And we also need one more 2. Hopefully we get the 2 this turn, or this level up. Nice beanie.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Ah, no speed tie win. Ah, and no mushroom feels bad. Oh, baby. 2-2-3. I think I'm fine. As long as I don't do 15 damage, I'm fine.
Okie dokie.
God damn it. Alright, at least I got the power, but that was mean. Oh god, I have to switch. Okay, I made it at least. Yeah, since I made it, no time lost. Sheesh! All the buttons are going crazy today.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm 99% sure that I will only be doing 14 damage. So there's no need to change the attack order. And I was correct. Alright, this has been a weird segment. If I get a 2 here, that would be really helpful in the time save. 1. With the 1, I still save a little bit compared to the standard power. But I won't be able to get the full time save on my best segment. I will end up being a little bit behind still. Nice. What I'm thinking about doing is skipping the 2 items at the very top. Because with three mushroom drops, I have an extra mushroom that won't be used for anything. So I'm trying to think of where the best place to skip one is. Because a lot of them are grouped up together. I think this is a good run to test it, so I will skip it at the very end of this area. That might be the play. We'll have to wait and see. Because now I'm back on a really fast time. And I think I might have to use 1 extra animation. But I think that should keep me up to date with a fast time. But it all depends whether or not my mushroom count at the very end is correct. And I'm hoping it will be. Because I believe you get a mushroom and a syrup up top. And that's definitely doable with 3 extra here. Alright, lucky hit, Luigi. If Luigi gets a lucky hit here, it'll be an optimal fight. Rip. Not gonna use it on the very last attack, unfortunately. That would be run over if I missed it. Not worth the risk.
Oh yeah. Yahoo!
I would like to get some more stash points. That would be nice. I do have to switch here. Because normally you get an extra switch by going all the way up. Yo, what's up, Zombo? Thank you for the good luck.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, having your Superstar Saga on a big screen is so nice. Like, there's no way I could go back to playing it on a Game Boy Advance. Like, even before, like, I would play on Game Boy Player. I think the only handheld that I still like, super loved, was the PSP. Even though I'm pretty sure the PSP is has a smaller screen, or is like a smaller size than like the new 3DSs now. Yeah, and oh, sorry, had a cough there. But the thing about Game Boy Player is, with Game Boy interface, like, you get really nice quality. You get HD quality, and there's no more inherent input lag with the Game Boy Player system. Like, it fixes it so it's basically playing HD Game Boy Advance. I think the 3DS is, I think it's underrated, but I don't think it's actually that good. I think my favorite Nintendo system of all time is GameCube / Wii. Wii gets a bonus because it has Wii games and GameCube games. But, like, the GameCube was my system growing up. It had all my favorite games like Paper Mario, Wind Waker. Like, those might be my 2 favorite games of all time, even. Yo, what's up, it's Ty. Yo, glad you can catch a live stream. Yeah, I started streaming on YouTube once they allowed both streaming, dual streaming or whatever it's called. So I'm getting a lot more people that have never really checked me out on Twitch. They just sub for the YouTube content. Thank you for the good luck as well. Yeah, favorite Nintendo console? So the thing about Nintendo is Nintendo has a bunch of great games on every console. But I think, like, in terms of, like, favorite games of all time, like I would say PlayStation 1 has, like, some of my favorite games of all time, even though I think in general it's not as good. And the same with the PSP. PSP has my favorite game of all time, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite is my favorite Monster Hunter in the series. I never played Majora's Mask 3D. I think I do have it. I think I have it, like, I have it sealed still. Like, I just never opened it. Like, the funny thing, you know how there's like a meme that, like, my dad works at Nintendo? I had like my brother works at Nintendo. So I could get a lot of games. But yeah, I think my only, I've actually never played Majora's Mask at all. I did think what is it? Ocarina of Time 3D, I think, was way better than regular Ocarina of Time. Yo! So even though I got the bridge items, like, the enemies were so great, like, with their movement patterns, that this is faster than last run. Yeah, I don't think there was fishing in OG. I liked the fishing in Ocarina of Time 3D and regular Ocarina. There was, like, I forget where, but there was a spot that I would always go to, and you'd always get the big fish. But I know a lot of people have a problem with fishing. I don't know why. But one thing I hear about Majora's Mask 3D, a lot of people dislike a lot of the changes, like specifically with movement. Like, I know they, like, people say they butchered the Zora movement. Issue is if the fish swims off, you're doomed. I don't know, I was just, like, really godly at that fishing minigame. I've never failed it. I must have been a god gamer as a kid. Yo, Zombo coming in on YouTube. I don't even know what the Hylian Loach is. I do think I remember like a video getting like recommended to everyone though. Maybe I should watch it. Nah, yeah. A lot of minor changes could be worse than one huge change. I guess that's the issue with MM3D. Yo, is this gonna gold? Yo, and a 2? That's crazy. I actually don't know how to get both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Yo, nice gold. I just have 2 pop-up windows. I have like a ratchet setup. I'm randomly like really technologically savvy at certain things, but like on a lot of basic things, like even just like Twitch streaming, even though I've done it for so long, I'm so bad at it. Like I didn't even know you could type commands into the chat until like this year. Like whenever I wanted to host or raid somebody, I would go to their chat and like press the host button. Yeah, I know. The way I do it is, like, I stream to YouTube and Twitch directly from my OBS, but I've seen other people do it where they stream to, like, another service, and then it restreams to both Twitch and YouTube, and then there it combines the chat for you. But I wasn't, like, good at it. I tried it out, and I couldn't figure it out. How do you get different versions of Superstar Saga on Switch? So if you're in the US, it automatically comes with both United States and European versions of games. So if you're not showing it, if it's not showing up, then you just have to like go to like the I don't know what it's called, like not the in-game settings, but the menu on the game selection screen. Wow. Well, that sucks. Well, that's a run over, unfortunately. But this is a no reset since it's the last run of the night. Look how close to him I was there, but it didn't get triggered. Feels bad. If you're talking about Japanese versions, then you would actually have to download. You would actually have to download the Japanese version through the Japanese eShop. And it's actually free to do it. The only thing you need is a Japanese Nintendo account to link up to your Switch. So I just created a new Nintendo account. Wait, what? Oh. I got stuck, and like, when I was talking, I didn't know where I was. So like, you can just create a new Nintendo account and set your region as Japan. And by doing that, you have access to the Japanese eShop where you can download it. And once you have it downloaded on your Switch, once you have it downloaded on your Switch, you don't have to pay for a separate online account or anything. The online account transfers between, what do you call it? Between apps. So like I'm playing, like my Mii on the top left, that's my English Mii, but I can play on Japanese if I wanted to. Now, it works at the same time. You don't have to change anything. The only thing you need the Japanese account for is to get access to the Japanese eShop to download. Alright, I wasn't looking at my notes, but this should work. Nope, I think I have 1 HP off. Yeah, I've been talking to everyone, so I never got a chance to look at my notes. Alright, now he's dead. No, the eShop literally just depends on what language your account is in. Like, I currently have the English eShop. Like, everything's fine, you just need it to download. And you'll somehow have to navigate the Japanese eShop. But it's really easy. Well, look at that. Technically, world record is still alive.
Oh yeah.
So, I do believe I'm going to have to switch before I hammer Mario, so I can't mash here. There's a lot of speedruns for all the games in the series, including the remakes and the 3DS games. However, like, if you're talking about just the Bowser's Minions part of the game, I don't know if we have any official leaderboard for it. I have no idea if anyone's ever done it yet. Like, I didn't even attempt to play it, I just played through the original, or I just played through the remake of this game when it came out. Alright, so since I got the encounter, I'm a little bit low on coins. I'm sorry about that. But I don't know where I should pick up extra to fix it. Ah, early again. Rip. Oh, that one's surprising me. I thought I was really good on that one. Late. Yeah. Can't feel too bad. Looks like barrel storage was not going my way today anyways. Oh, that one's surprising too. It's really hard to get or to practice this trick because it's so inconsistent. Yo, it's the first Game Boy game you've ever played. I don't actually remember what mine is. Mine might have been... Well, if we're talking about Game Boy, like Game Boy Color included, mine would be Pokemon Red. But in terms of Game Boy Advance, it might be Pokemon Leaf Green. It might also be Pokemon. Nah, you can't do that on Luigi because your action commands are very specific. So if you change them around in order to use that, you would probably lose your glitches. Yeah, so like, I have Hammer here, which is a glitched hammer, and I have Thunder Hand, and I can't really change anything about it. Sheesh. That was a late throw from him. Yeah, so if everything goes perfect, I could get away with getting a second try Super Hammer or a second try Barrel Storage on the Super Hammer segment. But anything after that, it's probably RIP. And I wasn't having great Barrel Storages today. And he threw it. When I saw it, there was no way I was getting out of this. Yeah, like the spot he threw it. Since I had to get around there was no place to dodge. That enemy was being weird too. All the way on the left. I think the Mario RPG remake comes out tomorrow. Or is it the 14th or the 17th? I have no idea. Alright, Friday, so it's the 17th. Mixing those up. I should probably pre-download it so I could play it as soon as it comes out. Alright, sorry I can't talk to chat right now. I gotta focus on these. This area can soft lock if you make one mistake. Alright. Never played the original. Even though the Super Nintendo was like a little bit before my time, I was like super into like Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, all that stuff, because my older brother was a big gamer, so I played all his stuff. That's how I got into Pokemon Red too. Cause like I think Pokemon Red came out like the same week I was born or something. Sadly, not the cart. Feels bad. Rip. Yeah, thanks to the encounter, I am one mushroom short. However, I do think my idea of skipping the top route with 3 mushroom drops worked. So that'll be good for next run. If I ever get the 3 mushroom RNG again.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
But yeah, for Mario RPG, I know I've seen a lot of tweets saying like some stores are already stocking the shelves. But I'm like a digital gamer now. Dang, that was almost a great room, but the ending, they've always been like super guarding the goal there. Like in my recent runs.
Mario! Luigi!
Yeah, I don't know how to do anything with my Switch, so I just pay for games.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
Yo, fast fight. And rip. Slow fight. This would have been a gold segment actually if Luigi had died. Feels bad. Yeah, so Luigi here, he just gets HP. We don't need anything from him. Feels bad. work.
Okie dokie.
So we're one mushroom down, but luckily there's one mushroom at the very final room before Kakaletta. So you do have to go down a little bit. Feels bad. Oops. I gotta remember to sell after I get the mush badge. It's faster because he has 2 less lines of text. And it's also easier on that menu. Having to navigate to sell first is kind of weird. Nice. One thing that's really important that the remake put is a warp pipe coming to the mountain village. Like, this is actually the fastest way to go to the mountain village. Like, even in a fully complete run, you have to go through Stardust Fields. Like, kinda weird. Alright, so here we have to pick up the extra mushroom.
Let's go. Okie dokie.
Alright, perfect. Oops. I was testing. I was literally just guessing. I like timing it instead of paying attention. I do want to figure out a timing for this. This one is 4. Starting there is weird. Maybe I shouldn't even use that. Maybe I should just look at it. Yeah, that's probably better just to look instead of trying to force myself to have a timing. Except there when I can't, like I anticipate it. Oh well. I guess I'll just be good instead of like trying to get the easy way out. Which is more optimal, IMO. But it's better to figure this out right now on a dead run than to like try and on the fly it. Or like to not be prepared for a good run.
No. Mario.
think that should be good. Alright, there's a chance. Nice. Alright. Lost a lot of time messing around, but good Cackletta fight. I will say though, like, if I want to get world record, I have to have a good Cackletta too. Like, only one thing can go wrong. Well, so here's the requirements. Having good power is absolutely required. So at least 27 power. Luigi dying on Popple and Birdo is absolutely required. So if those things are a must, like 100% have to be good. Like I need to get at least 27 power at the dragon, and I need to have Luigi die at Popple and Birdo. And then there's a couple of like soft requirements, that being like a decent Cackletta, Luigi dying at Popple and Rookie, maybe having having at least 3 mushroom drops from the early game enemies, stuff like that will save time, but they're not absolutely required. But like a combination of like half of those, like if I can get a decent Cackletta and maybe 3 mushroom drops instead of 4 mushroom drops, that would lead to a 110 with the absolute requirements. Or if I get like Luigi death 2 times and like 3 mushrooms, or like Luigi death slash decent Cackletta. But one thing about Cackletta is that that's probably the most variable thing in the entire run, the Cackletta fight, just because it's so long and she has so many attacks that she can be 5 minutes flat like she did in my last PB, or she could be like 6.5 minutes if you're super unlucky. But that's rare. I would say the average Cackletta time is like 540. So like you can get a 110 if everything else goes right. But like really you would want like a little bit above average Cackletta too. Like 110, like maybe I made it seem easy by just getting like world record instantly like one day after. Like not only world record but like another 110 pace run that like I accidentally memed on. But like there is like a decent amount of luck into it. Not to mention like the 1-frame super hammer trick, like sheesh. Yeah, pretty good run. Memed at the end, but I was playing really well in the early games. Like both runs basically just bottlenecked at the super hammer split. But that's a 1-frame trick, so it can hit it every day, you know. But it's already 10, so I think I'm gonna call it instead of waiting out for the the credits. So as always, I say goodnight to YouTube first. TY2A for watching.